Hello. I am so excited that you are here to join me on a new adventure. I'm starting a new costume and I want to share the entire process from beginning to end. And I mean like true beginning, not the I've already gathered up all of the supplies and I'm ready to start building. No, I mean like where do I get those supplies? Where did this thing come from? How about this? What references am I looking at? All of those things in the beginning that you don't really see a lot of people share. I love watching a good build video. There's nothing more satisfying than watching somebody work on a costume and seeing things line up right and seeing them work so hard from beginning to end and sharing as much of that process as they feel like they can. Especially when it's stuff that I've never really dealt with. So like foam, like the people that can foam smith things, oh my gosh, that is so cool to me. And I could sit and watch for hours somebody like using Pepakura files to just meld thick foam into cool armor and then what they do with it. It is just mind-boggling to me, the patience that these people have. And it's not just like the foam smith, I just mean like cosplays in general. It does seem like sometimes there's just things that are missing. Sometimes you want to know what that fabric is, or you want to know where they sourced this from or that from, and they don't always share those things with you. And I totally get it. If you're somebody that sells your wares, I am not talking about you at all. I love your hustle. I hope that you are successful, and I totally get that you're not going to share 100% of the trade secrets. That's not what I'm talking about. I am not planning on selling anything, so I am free and clear to sort of share my entire process, and that's what I want to do. So, what costume am I building? Thank you for asking. This one. This costume right here. I am over the moon to be able to start building this costume. From the moment I saw this costume, I knew that I wanted to make it. Not, oh, that would be kind of a cool. No. This is a costume that I have to make. And I've been kind of sitting on it. It's been in the back of my mind for a couple of years now. I'm getting too excited. I gotta calm down. I'm really trying to play this cool, but there's nothing. I'm so excited. I can't be cool about this. I love this costume so much. I love Elton John. I watch this movie anytime I sew anything, anytime I craft anything. This is the movie that I watch. And if you haven't heard me talk about it enough, prepare thyself, because we're going to talk about it a lot over the next few videos for this project. This costume is just everything to me. It's so many crafts that I've never even tried, and why not try it, right? When I sat down to sort of organize how I wanted to approach this video, it occurred to me that whenever I sit down for any costume, I always break it down into 3 stages. So I have my planning and gathering stage, I have my building stage, and then my finishing stage. I am firmly in the planning and gathering stage, and that'll be like its own video. Basically, the breakdown of each of these stages is pretty much how they sound. The planning and gathering stage is figuring out the costume. What does it consist of? What kind of items do I need to purchase for it? And then really just gathering those supplies. I don't always gather everything before I start the building stage, but I try and get as much of it as I can, just so that I don't have to stop and then go and then stop and go. I don't have to go back between stages. Then the building process is getting most of the costume built. Not all of it. I feel like that's very important. Most of it. Getting that 10, 30-foot costume. So what does it look like from 10 feet away? What does it look like from 30 foot away? Do you get the gist of it from those distances? That's the building stage. The finishing stage is when you get up close. How does it look? Taking that last 10% and turning it up a notch and adding those finishing details and making sure that the fit is right, and just making sure that when you get up close, it is a really beautiful costume and it is everything that you want it to be. So that's what these videos are going to be. It's not going to just be, oh, I'm working on this whole entire costume, because this costume consists of so many different parts that I couldn't possibly do it justice by doing it in one video. So we're going to spread this out over the course of different pieces. The planning and gathering stage will be its own video, and it might be too, depending on where I'm at as far as like gathering things, and I'll always make sure that I share as much of that with you as I can, because that's what I said, right? From beginning to end, I want to share the entire process. But I especially think that the building process is going to be the bulk of the videos that I make. Doing the sunglasses, making the boots look right, making the jumpsuit, rhinestoning the jumpsuit, making the wings. I feel like so much of that needs to be broken down into their own videos to properly give them justice. And then the finishing videos are making sure that it's hemmed properly, or, you know, making sure that it has that right fit, making sure that up close it looks good, like I had previously said. I feel like at this point, this video is pretty much good. This is me introducing this costume idea and introducing what we are going to be undertaking. I'm so excited. So if you have any tips for dealing with spandex or rhinestoning, like, please put those down in the comments, because I have no idea what I'm doing for either of those especially. I am very excited to get started on this and to really just share not just this costume build, but my love for this movie. And maybe you'll be sick of it at the end. I hope not. Let the journey begin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Take it easy.